So the big question today is, can I emulate Portra 400 in my Fujifilm camera? The way I'm going to try and achieve this is by inputting a recipe I found on the Fuji X Weekly app. Now this is version 2, so I assume that it's been made again for my X-S20 and the X-H2S and kind of later cameras. So I'm going to be walking around the city and taking as many shots as I can, and we can both together examine if it emulates the infamous KODAK PORTRA 400. So like I said, I'm going to be using the Fuji X-S20 and my beloved Sigma 56mm 1.4. The great thing about this is I can take both video and photo. So let's see how it performs and then talk about the recipe and how you can input it into your camera also. So I hope you enjoyed the footage and the photographs I took with that recipe. Personally, I think it did a pretty good job. It's never perfectly going to emulate film, but I think, as I always say, the Fujifilm system does a brilliant job. And with these recipes that I love to produce so much and play with, they really are embodying the love of film, especially in a digital system. So definitely it has encouraged me to go and try some different film stocks, especially the ones listed in the Fuji X Weekly app. I do suggest you go download that and try them out for yourself. Set yourself a little task maybe and see if you can emulate some of the film stocks yourself. I think I was really lucky with the weather today. I did wait for sunlight to arrive here in England. We have had very overcast days over the last week or so. So I did wait for the perfect conditions to try this Fujifilm recipe, and I think again, like I said, it did a good job, so I'm pretty pleased. Anyway, let's dig into the recipe itself and let me tell you what I have for my settings. Okay, so the settings I had for the KODAK PORTRA 400 version 2 are as followed. So I shot all of these in JPEG. The film simulation was classic chrome. The grain effect I had off, because if I wanted to add grain, I can do that in post. I know we're trying to keep it so there's no post-production, but I prefer a cleaner image to something that has got grain on it and I can fix in post. So I kept the grain effect off. Color chrome effect was strong. Color chrome FX blue was off. The white balance was +1 for reds and -6 for the blues. The dynamic range I had at 400. The D range priority was off. Tone curve, the highlights were -2, the shadows were -2 as well. The color was +2, the sharpness was -2, the high ISO was -4, and the clarity was -2. So they were my basic settings for this recipe. I mean, if you want to go and find it for yourself, it is on the Fuji X Weekly app, which you can download from the App Store. Go play with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I had real fun going out in the field playing with this today. I feel a lot of my recent videos have been in the studio, but it's been so damn cold and overcast, it's hard to get out and film. You know, it was nice to get out today, and I hope you enjoyed it. So please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Let's make some waves, and I will see you in the next one.